So this is the continuation of metal and non-metal chemical properties. We have finished the physical properties in detail. Now we are moving to the chemical properties of metals. What are the chemical properties? Obviously the chemical reactions we are taking as chemical property. First and foremost, the reaction with oxygen. Right. So we have to understand how the metals are reacting with oxygen. Right. So metals, almost all the metals are reacting with oxygen. Right. So we can say that almost all metal combine with that oxygen to form metal oxide or metallic oxides. Right. So we can take a general equation for that so that you will understand. Metal plus oxygen gives metal oxide. Right. So that means, for example, copper, which will combine with oxygen. Right. So and it will form copper oxide. Right. So what is that combination of combined with oxygen? What do you mean by that? Actually, it is actually combustion. Right. Burning, we can say that. Right. So a magnesium. Right. So if you are airing, that in air, in atmosphere, if you are burning that, it will form magnesium oxide. So that's actually that combined. Right. So we can say that that's actually combination with oxygen. Right. Almost all metals will combine with oxygen to form their metallic oxides or metal oxide. Magnesium, Mg plus O2 gives 2MgO. Right. So magnesium oxide it will form. Dazzling white flame will be there. In the first chapter we have learned. Right. तो ऐसे कॉपर हमने ऑक्सीजन के साथ रिएक्ट किया है. दैट मीन्स कॉपर वायर आपने बर्न किया है. दे विल हैव अ that a black color coating formed there, which is actually the copper oxide. Right. ऐसे आपने aluminium ले लिया है. Aluminium oxide के साथ react कर दिया, then it will form aluminium oxide, Al2O3, right, which is known as aluminium oxide. Right. तो इसलिए तो हम बता दिया था almost all metal is actually reacting with oxygen. Right. तो oxygen इसलिए available है और most of the metal को oxygen के साथ reaction भी है. General equation learn करो so that you can write that other whatever the metals you can write it. Right. And what is the nature of this metallic oxide which produced? ये metallic oxide they are actually basic in nature. क्यों हम बताते हैं ये metallic oxide basic in nature है? क्योंकि when it will be react with, right? So these metallic oxide, you can see that when react with an acid, right? So it will produce salt and water, right? हमने एक reaction learn किया है पहले. Acid plus base gives salt plus water. Right. Now you can take this metallic oxide in the place of that base. Right. So whatever acid you are taking, you can see that equation I have written here. Right. Or if you are taking any other, right, right, acid if you are taking, you can see that. For example, metallic oxide, whatever, sodium hydroxide, right, which is a metallic oxide, so sodium, zinc oxide, whatever the oxide if you are taking, right. So you can take that any acid if you are taking, combine with the base, right. So combine with the base, then it will get that salt plus water. ये base की जगह आप metallic oxide ले लो, then you will get the similar result. That means ये metallic oxide base की जैसा act कर रही है, इसलिए तो हमको वो result मिल रही है, right. So that's why we are telling metal oxides are basic in nature, right. Here I have given an example. You can think that aluminium oxide, right. So here this is the base and this is the acid, salt plus water. So here you can see that ये है metallic oxide Al2O3. Acid की जगह मैंने ले लिया था hydrochloric acid. Then what you are getting? Aluminium chloride, which is a salt and water. तो same type of reaction, right? Neutralization जैसा. जब भी an acid react with base, then only you will get the reaction salt plus water. Right? The same type of reaction you are getting when you are combining this metallic oxide with an acid. That means this metallic oxide must be basic in nature. Then only you will get this result. Right? So इसलिए हम बता सकते हैं metallic oxides are mostly basic in nature. But उधर भी कुछ exceptions है, जैसे कि some metallic oxide like that aluminium oxide, right? Al2O3, zinc oxide. ये दोनों especially और भी हैं, ये दोनों react with both acid and base and will give salt and water. That means ये कभी-कभी base की जैसा भी act कर रही है और acid की जैसा भी act कर रही है. That means ये metallic oxide को both basic and acidic nature है. Example, the same example we can take here. Aluminium oxide, right? तो here मैंने base की जगह ले लिया था. अभी देख लो इधर मैंने base ले लिया, तो it will be acting as an acid. Then only you will get salt plus water. रिएक्शन मिलने के लिए अभी इधर एसिड ले लिया तो इट मस्ट बी रिएक्टिंग एज बेस, अभी इधर बेस ले लिया तो इट मस्ट बी रिएक्टिंग एज एसिड, देन ओनली यू विल गेट द रिएक्शन, राइट. सो दैट मीन्स there are some exceptions, जैसे कि aluminum oxide and zinc oxide, they will react with both acid and base and you will get that salt plus water. So that means these metal oxide have the reaction just that. Now what's the nature of acid? Is that ना acid की जैसा भी nature है और basic की जैसा भी nature है. So they can behave as both acid and base. Such metallic oxide को हम special नाम बुलाते हैं, which is called amphoteric oxide. ये है amphoteric oxide. Right. So those oxide which can react with both acid and base to produce salt and water, they are known as amphoteric oxide. जो मेटल ऑक्साइड है वो both acid और बेस के साथ रिएक्ट कर सॉल्ट और वाटर दे सकते हैं. दैट मीन्स उनको बेसिक बिहेवियर भी है, एसिडिक बिहेवियर भी है, तो उसको एम्फोटेरिक ऑक्साइड कहलाती है. क्लियर? सो हियर वी हैव लर्न्ड अबाउट द रिएक्शन. राइट. नाउ वन मोर थिंग यू हैव टू रिमेंबर हियर. Most of the metallic oxide are insoluble in water. वो वाटर में soluble नहीं है. But कुछ metallic oxide जैसे कि सोडियम ऑक्साइड and potassium oxide, right? So Na2O and K2O, right? They will react with water to form corresponding hydroxide. These are actually the alkalis, right? तो जो metallic oxide water के साथ react कर base देती है, they are known as alkalis. So those metallic oxides will react with water, dissolve in water to produce alkali, right? So they are actually some of that, right? Sodium oxide and potassium oxide, they can dissolve in water and form the bases. So that's why they are called alkalis. Most of the metals dissolve नहीं करती है water में, but कुछ metal oxides वो easily dissolve होती है water में and they will convert it into their corresponding bases. तो जो bases water में dissolve हो जाती है उसको हम alkali बुलाते हैं. So हमने बता दिया था almost all metals are reacting with oxygen, right? तो फिर भी हम laboratory में most of that, some of that actually metal expose करके बाहर ही रखती है, but कुछ metals है जैसे कि potassium है, lithium है, so that sodium है, ये kerosene oil में immerse करके रखती थी. Why we are keeping that inside that kerosene oil? Why we are keeping them immersed in kerosene oil? क्यों रखती है? क्योंकि these metals are highly reactive, right? तो reactivity series में if you are checking that, these are actually on the top of the reactivity series. We will learn about reactivity series in detail, right? So that means ये metal की जो sodium, potassium, lithium वगैरह metallic, that know what to say, they are highly reactive metals है, right? So if we are keeping them outside, right, in that openly, right, in the room, it will react with the oxygen in the atmosphere and it will catch fire. Spontaneously catch fire. It will catch fire. There is no need to that. You have to do that. It will automatically catch fire. That means it will react with that oxygen and it will catch fire. इसलिए हम ये मेटल को केरोसिन ऑयल में डिप करके इमर्स करके रखिए so that there will be no direct contact with that oxygen, right? ये मेटल कोई भी ऑक्सीजन के साथ, right, रूम टेम्परेचर में रूम में you can see that normal atmosphere में ऑक्सीजन के साथ डायरेक्ट कॉन्टैक्ट ना आ जाए, right? So that's why these metals are actually immersed in the kerosene oil, right? So metals like sodium, potassium, lithium, they have very highly, right, highly reactive, vigorously they are reactive and they react with oxygen and catch fire, automatically they will catch fire. So that's why now we are immersing them in the kerosene oil, right? Now normal temperature में normal कुछ metals को, right, for example magnesium है, aluminium है, zinc वगैरह, उसके ऊपर ऑक्साइड की एक लेयर बन जाती है. At normal temperature, room temperature में, whatever it is, you can see that these metals surface will be coated with an oxide layer, right? Magnesium oxide, aluminium oxide, zinc oxide की एक layer अपने आप बन जाती है. That's actually, these are also reactive with oxygen and a हल्का सा layer बन जाता है. It's not that much reactive, so that's why it will not catch fire, but it will form a oxide layer on their upper surface. ये अपर सरफेस में ये ऑक्साइड लेयर बनेगा सो दैट इनर मेटल्स विल बी देयर, उसका डायरेक्ट कांटेक्ट प्रिवेंट हो जाएगा एंड दैट विल बी व्हाट विल से दैट प्रिवेंटेड फ्रॉम द फर्दर कोरोशन और ऑक्सीडेशन, राइट? सो ये अपर की लेयर इट विल एक्चुअली प्रोटेक्ट दैट इनर मेटल फ्रॉम कोरोशन और ऑक्सीडेशन. और ये सेम प्रिंसिपल को हम आर्टिफिशियली कर देती है in the case of aluminium. Then we will give a name for that. That's actually called anodizing, right? So here हम क्या कर देती है? Process of forming thick oxide layer of aluminium, right, on the aluminium surface or whatever the utensil, उसके ऊपर एक thick layer of oxide, aluminium oxide बन जाती है, right? बना देती है, actually artificially बना देती है, so that this aluminium oxide will prevent the further corrosion of that aluminium inside that. Right? So ये prevention, corrosion prevent करने के लिए एक बहुत अच्छा method है. So that method, right, that means artificially creating a layer of aluminium oxide on the aluminium utensil and all. So that's called anodizing. So this is all about the reaction with oxygen. Metal, that means react with oxygen. These all are the reaction and the related terms also हमने discuss किया था. Next session में we will discuss about reaction of metal with water. Hello friends, if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to press the bell icon so that you will get the regular notification. Have a nice day.